Hello and welcome to this video. This is how to make yourself a free website very quickly and easily. So we're going to do this with GitHub pages. That's GitHub like that, and you want to go to github.com. There we are, github.com, not www.github. I think that's different. github.com, and it has this little symbol here. It's like a little octopus or squid with a cat. This is the right place. Okay, I've got my computer on super zoom so that you can see everything. Okay, so this is what GitHub looks like, and I've already signed in automatically. All you're going to have to do first of all is make yourself an account, and that's very simple. You have to provide something like a username, an email, and a password, just like you would make a Google account or any other kind of account. Okay, once you've got an account, you will see a page looking something like this, although not zoomed in. There we go. And what we're going to have to do is create a new repository. I'm not going to explain how GitHub works or anything. I'm just going to give you the information to make your web page. So I think you can make a repository up here if you can't see this green button, or you can click on the green button. And a repository is a bit like an online folder where you can keep stuff, and indeed you can upload any kind of files up here. So you then want to create, name your repository after the kind of website you want to make. So I'm just going to call mine tutorial website. Oh no, tutorial web. That sounds pretty good. And I'm just going to fill in the description. Example of how to make free website. There we go. I want a smiley face. And then what's kind of important, and I'll make things simpler, is to check this box down here. Initialize the repository with a README. Okay, make sure you do that. And then create repository. So just to summarize, create a new repository. Call it what you want the website to be called. I believe you can rename this later, just in case. You don't have to put a description in. Keep this public. Private you need to pay for. Initialize the repository with a README, and then create repository. Okay. And then we've got a repository. So this is what your repository looks like. Again, I'm zoomed in, so I'll just scroll around so you can see everything. Okay. What we then want to do is create your actual website page. So to do that, we're going to create a new file. So click Create New File, and we're going to name our file, let's call it main page, and we want it to be a HTML document. HTML, like that. Why did I call it main page HTML? Sure, I should call it index.html. Anyway, let's see if this works. Traditionally, you call your main page like index.html. In fact, I'm going to rename that. I'm scared. Actually, no. Let's keep it main page and see if that works. Right, and then we can edit this file by clicking on. Oh no, we can already edit it. So let's say this is a website. This is a website. It might not work yet. Should I call this document index.html? Question mark. So this is an experiment. Let's see if this works. Then down the bottom we have this is basically to commit a file. It's to save that file. So we haven't actually made this file yet until we commit it. And you don't have to fill in this kind of stuff. I'm just going to say create my file. It's kind of like the home page. There we go. And commit that file. That should save it. Okay, so in the repository now, which is called tutorial web, we've got two files. We've got a README and we've got our main page. And the main page should be our website after the next step. There's only one more step, unless I have to change this name to index.html. Right, what we then want to do is go over to settings, and this is where we transform this repository into a GitHub pages repository, or pages thing. Okay, scroll down until you see GitHub pages. There we go, GitHub pages. And I'm going to read this description because it'll do a better job than I did. GitHub pages is designed to host your personal, organization, or project pages from a GitHub repository. There you go. So it's designed to be kind of your website for whatever you're going to use. Right. So we then want to select master branch. There we go. And save. And now this will be turned into a website. There we go. Right. If you scroll down again, so we're still within settings, I haven't gone anywhere else, it will give us our website address. There we go. Your site is ready to be published at https://redhendev.github.io tutorial web. Okay. So I'm going to copy that. And if I open a new tab, we should be able to go there. Let's just see if that works. Okay, so it's just opened up the README. So let's go back to our, oh, I've lost it. Let's go back to, sorry, our options, our repositories, sorry, I'm in settings. So our repository is called tutorial web. I'm going to change this file to index.html. How do I do this? Edit the file. There we go. Index. And now down the bottom again to kind of save it. That's exactly what I want to do. Rename to index.html. And the reason for that is index.html will be recognized by the browser as the main website, and that's where it's going to create the website from, essentially. So now, if we go back to the website, refresh, it's worked. There we go. There we go. So just in case you have any problems, you name your file differently to index.html. Rename it back to index.html and things should work for you. That's how to make yourself a free website. Put in the comments any questions that you've got and I'll help you out, particularly if you want to make your website a bit prettier or something like that and you want to know the next steps. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy that.